Hello Gemini, and this is your reading for April of 2017. How are you guys doing today? Good, I hope. We shall see though. So at the time of this recording, the moon is in Aries, and I so happen to have an Aries moon natally, so it should be fun. Okay. Guardian angels of love and light, ancestors lost and known in the seas of time, please intercede into this reading to provide Gemini with the clarity and understanding that he or she seeks, and please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay the messages as they are meant to be. We're going to do a 3-card spread with 2 for crowning. I want 2 clarifiers for each of the 3-card bases and 3 advice cards, and we'll take it from there. Spirit, release the first card for Gemini's base card. No, we're not going to go with that. Okay. The Ace of Swords upright. Second card, please. These cards are flying everywhere, Gemini. What's going on? Feeling a little communicative this month? Eight of Wands upright. It's coming in for you, Gemini. The Star card upright. Sorry guys, just want to make sure you see everything. Okay, Spirit, go ahead and give me 2 cards for clarification for the Ace of Swords. The Son of Pentacles upright and the 3 of Swords upright. Gemini, what's going on? Two clarification cards for the Eight of Wands. This one. The Son of Swords in reverse. One more for clarification for the Eight of Wands. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Sorry guys, I know this phone's ringing, but I better answer it. Clarification cards for the Star, please. 2, please. Spirit. The Daughter of Cups in reverse. One more card. The Two of Cups upright. Alright, Spirit, give me 2 cards for what's crowning Gemini this month, please. the Strength in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I'm going to get Spirit, go ahead and give me 3 clarification cards for Gemini this month. The Nine of Cups upright. Let's see that. Second card for Gemini for advice, April of 2017. The Wheel of Fortune upright. Let's get one more card for advice for Gemini. Oh, 2. Okay, I'll take 2. The World upright and the Four of Swords upright. Alright, Gemini, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alright, Gemini, you're coming into the reading with the Two of Wands. Pretty good, not bad. Contemplation, determination, good direction, goal-oriented. Okay, Gemini. So you did gain some truth, which is a great thing. And the Son of Pentacles is here, so it's earth energy. It could be with this person, or this could possibly be you. The Son of Pentacles is someone who is loyal, quiet, a little bit of dedication as well, and trustful. But the only thing is that since it's a Sun, it's a little bit of immaturity, or maybe just some ignorance, which can also mean that this type of person or this energy can be stubborn and persistent as well, and also enigmatic as well. Right here. So, why do you have the heartbreak along with it? Are you being a little bit too stubborn this month? Are you being a little too mysterious where people don't understand actually what's going on with you? So therefore they may see you in a different light that you necessarily don't want to be seen in or don't mean to be seen in. But if people can't understand you and you don't speak to people about certain things and you hold back, people are going to understand what's going on with you. So therefore they're going to judge you based upon that. Sorry guys, 1 second. Sorry about that. It's the clock in my kitchen goes off every hour. I apologize. Okay. So yeah, back to what I was saying about it could lead to some possible judgment, which also can mean as well with this group right here that because of that, as a latent consequence or latent lesson, maybe that's how you're going to seek some truth, is maybe the way that you communicate possibly with people. But you did get the Eight of Wands, which is something coming in extremely fast, abruptly. It could be maybe the communication littleness going on here, the misunderstanding, which you would not see actually coming. Which is clarified by the Son of Swords and the Nine of Wands. both clarifications are in reversed. The Son of Swords is in reverse, is someone who is forceful. Actually, I'm lying. I'm sorry. I apologize. Upright. This way. Is someone who's forceful, ambitious, and who kind of comes in with urgency and kind of a force to be reckoned with. Or not to be reckoned with, I should say. But it's in reverse. So you're an air sign, Gemini. Are you not really being yourself? Maybe vacillating a little bit? Because the Nine of Wands in reverse can hint on to the fact that maybe you are kind of not ready for that one moment when it is almost here. When it's upright, it just means that, or it can also mean that it's almost there. Whatever it's going on, or whatever the goal or the attainment is, due to the Ace of Swords as well, you're almost there when it's on upright. So it means to keep your momentum going and don't give up. But you got it in reverse. So are you giving up, Gemini, on something? Maybe due to the vacillation and not really being yourself. Could that maybe lead to something coming in abruptly? Are you not making the proper decisions? And in the speed that you usually do, or in the way that you usually do? Could your communication be off that's preventing this from moving forward? And also right here you got the Star card as the base, which is pretty good. It's really nice. It's hope and peace of mind. But the Daughter of Cups is in reverse, and the Two of Cups is upright. So you have the joining of two souls coming together. So it could be possible love coming in. But why is the Daughter of Cups in reverse? Once again, the daughter, just like the Son of Pentacles, the daughter is somewhat of a young energy. A little bit of immaturity, maybe some ignorance as well. But I'm kind of getting the hint on that it's a little bit of immaturity. Are you keeping things from this person that's trying to come in and maybe start a partnership with you? Because the Daughter of Cups, upright, this right here, is someone who's creative, emotional, sensitive, but also influenced as well. So you do want to be somewhat influenced to actually gain the prosperity or the beginning of these Two of Cups. Because you do want hope and peace of mind about a relationship, maybe, possibly. But the Daughter of Cups is in reverse for you. So, are you not having that introspect? Are you possibly vacillating again? Giving a little, then taking, then leaving. Taking, giving a little, and then leaving and not coming back? Are you not allowing yourself to become influenced? So you could gain the hope and the peace of mind of this joining of two souls? Are you actually doing this to yourself? Are you, I don't want to necessarily say you're hiding something, but why are you holding back? Why are you not being emotional? Because the Two of Cups has to do with emotion. It's the sharing and joining of two souls. If no one knows who you are, how are they going to want or know when to take that next step with you? Because you do have the Star card. Just peace of mind, hope, serenity, mentally. But if you don't give that other person, if you don't give the other person that serenity and peace of mind and hope, how is this going to happen? How are you going to have this if you don't give the other person this? So what's crowning you or in your thoughts is the Strength card and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Why don't you feel strong enough, Gemini? What's going on? Do you feel like you're not really given? There's not an even give and take within a relationship or a situation? Is it because you're not being creative and you're not really technically being yourself? And you're giving off this sort of energy, very immature energy, and also immaturity in your emotion. So there's immaturity in your emotion and there's immaturity in the way that you handle or go about things. What do you think is going to come from that? This may not come, could possibly not come, but it wants to. And you hope for it to actually come, but will you allow it? Are you allowing it through your actions? Are you almost there? Maybe not. You're probably not almost there. You have some work to do. Do you maybe want to turn these two cards maybe upright? Enough with the giving and then taking and then disappearing, because that does not work. You don't make people feel like this when you do that. You need to be honest, Gemini, and upfront with people. Is this why you feel like this, possibly? Due to the new understanding and the clarity as to which you obtain? Did you really obtain this, though? Or is this just an illusion which is causing the heartbreak? Are you being stubborn? Maybe a little bit of pessimism going on? But you are persistent. But are you persistent in this? Is this what you want? Because this type of energy, doing this right here, will lead to this. Will lead to abrupt changes coming in that are imminent. And what does that lead to? Right here. And why is it leading to this? Because you're not being strong. And you're not being honest, Gemini. And you cannot expect this to come. People are not going to give you all the time what you don't give them. There are instances where that does happen, or vice versa. But I don't really see that happening. Because the fact that you don't feel strong and you don't feel confident, you're not going to give your 100% all. And who's actually going to want to give you anything back in tandem? Or actually in the same manner as to which, or something better if you don't give them this. You want to turn this upright, Gemini. This is how you want it to be, because this is fair. But it's in reverse. Could it be your own thoughts that's actually preventing this from happening? Because you are coming into the reading with the Two of Wands. You have determination, and you have the direction, and you have the goal orientation, and you have the truth and the clarity as to which you seek. But here's the problem. The abrupt change is coming in. And why is it abrupt? Is it maybe, sorry guys, I'm trying to hold these cards. Is it maybe because of this? Huh? You have the determination, you do have the clarity as to how you want to go into things or start things. But if your thoughts are not matching, or your thoughts aren't corresponding to how you want to get there, and you constantly are having doubts about yourself or about a situation, you won't reap the benefits from it. You won't really get the peace of mind, because you actually don't have the peace of mind. Okay, Gemini? Not sure why you don't have the peace of mind. Do you maybe believe that you're not almost there? Even though you could think that you are. But are you almost there? You having doubts about almost being there or almost not being there, is that leading to the abrupt change that you're not going to see coming? You need to start to be a little bit more honest, Gemini, with what's going on with yourself. But most important, honesty with yourself, because when you're honest with yourself, then you can then be honest with other people. Because when you're not honest with yourself, it bleeds off into not being honest with other people, which leads them to think that there's deceit involved. And do you want people to actually believe that? Or is that actually happening? Because in the end, it's deceit upon yourself. Because then, when people do think that, you're not going to get the even give and take that you're supposed to get. But you do get what you put in. Now in the advice section right over here, we have the Nine of Cups, which signifies bliss and harmony. And you also have the World. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, actually, and the World, yes. So you do have these great cards right here that are ready for you for the taking. Because you do want the bliss and the harmony. And you do want the destiny and the course change. And you do want the endless possibilities that the universe and the world want to actually provide for you. But I think you have to go into a moment of stillness. Because this is all right here. This is all for the grabbing. You can have all of this because this is the advice. This is what is possibly going to be given to you. But in order for you to have this, you need to go into the moment of stillness, and you need to find out what it is that you want, because this is giving it to you. And the end result is the bliss and the harmony and the happiness. You need to think about what you want, because I think there are other situations that are in your life that are maybe preventing you, but also this is just kind of, this card symbolizes staying calm in the storm when things are happening. But what are you staying calming, or what are you calming, or what are you staying calm for? What are the swords here? Is it maybe the immaturity that's going on here? Or just going right for what it is that you want? Or going right towards your ambitions, and maybe not possibly thinking about the other person, or maybe not acting correctly or properly, and not being emotional or considerate about other people's feelings? Is this person going to actually want to offer you this? I don't know, Gemini. You have really good cards here. But I see a lot of vacillation. I see a lot of stagnation. I see a lot of not being very honest. And when you're not honest, this is what happens. You do this to yourself. This is like almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because you do want or have the clarification to actually move forward. And you do have the direction and the determination. And you do have good thoughts of moving forward. But do you really have the good thoughts? Are you setting yourself up for failure maybe? Through your vacillation? And through not maybe being too honest with other people? I don't know, Gemini. You have to see what it is that you want, Gemini, what's going on. I feel like honesty with yourself is the first place to start. Because you do have the support. You also have the support from this person as well. Because they do want to give it to you. Or are you actually giving it back to them? You reap what you sow. That's what they say. It's pretty true. Most importantly, does this person deserve to have someone like that? That's not creative. That is not emotional. Is not sensitive to the needs of this other person. But yet, you do hope for it. And you do want it. Because, Gemini, all of this is going to lead to this. But this is also going to lead for yourself as well as for the other person. So not only are you really, or are your actions being a detriment on you, but you're also causing the other person to be unhappy as well. That isn't fair, Gemini. To get your two people or your dualistic ways in check. What's going on here? Are you maybe battling with yourself? Possibly, maybe as well? These two people have the direction and the movement and the goal to move forward, which they want to. They could. Could be maybe your dualistic ways as well. Maybe a battle with yourself. The three other people, or the three people that are actually in here. Here's you number one, you number two, and then this is the third person. But this is just going to end in heartbreak. If you aren't honest and you don't feel strong. You need to feel strong. And possibly you don't feel strong because it's not being given back. Or it's not given, so therefore you don't receive it. Stop the stubbornness. Stop the stubbornness. Let people in and let them know what's going on with you. Because if people don't know what's going on, they don't know how to approach the situation. Which leads to this. Leads to the heartbreak, Gemini. Which also leads to this. So you're going to give me two cards as to how Gemini can move on from this situation. Give me three. The Moon upright. The Four of Wands upright. the Son of Swords, the Son of Wands in reverse. In order to have the completion, the celebration, and the success, you need to be more emotional. This needs to be upright. And until it is upright and you have some sensitivity, you need to give that in order to turn this way. Because right now you're like this. Because when you do that, it'll lead to the celebration and to the success. Right here. And reapings from your ambition and an occasion for success as well. This right here. Son of Wands is also someone who marches forward, who knows what they're going to do and how they're going to get there. But do you, Gemini? Since it's like this? Do you really know? This is someone who's charming, adventurous, someone who's also enigmatic as well, just like this guy right here, the Son of Pentacles. But you're in reverse. Is it maybe just a facade? I don't know, Gemini. Something's telling me that. Flip the deck over. Three of Cups. Celebration, success, and also enjoyment in other people's company. Because that's what you do want, Gemini. Alright. We'll see you either next month or mid-month of April. See what's going on, Gemini. Have better thoughts. Don't set yourself up for failure by vacillation and by not communicating with people properly, because you are the communicative sign. Mercury does work well with you, but the only thing that separates you and Virgo, since Mercury rules both, is Virgo tends to intellectualize before they do speak, which gives them the opportunity to actually think before they speak and what comes out. Because Gemini tends to just let it go, which isn't a problem. It's not a negative thing, but it can be a negative thing if the things that you are letting go are not proper and they don't fit the situation appropriately. Be more sensitive, Gemini, to what's going on. And the only way that that's going to work is if you need to communicate with people. Because you want the completion. Everyone does. You have the Star right here. You have the Ace of Swords here. The truth, the clarity, and you do have the hope. Maybe the thing that's going to come in pretty soon will be the recognition of the communication, of actually implementing some of the things that this reading is telling you to do. Be still, Gemini. Think about what's going on. Okay? Alright, we'll see you then, Gemini. Be good.